Hello and welcome to another session. In this session, we are going to be healing our past. In our lives, we are faced with challenges, difficulties, with often painful experiences. This is just a part of life. Yet those negative experiences, painful experiences, often leave their scars on our psyche, and we are at times stuck or we are ruminating about our past. And that past hinders us from experiencing life in its full sense, with its full glory, and that joy that we normally feel in our everyday living seems to vanish because we look in the past when we should be facing the future and living in the present. Most people forget that life is a cycle. We go from happiness to sadness to joyfulness, and oftentimes we feel sorrow. We feel sorrow for the things we have lost that we held dear. It may be seeing something that we love take wings and fly away. At times it might be something that we cherished and loved, but we must let it go for our own self growth or the self growth of that thing that we love or that person for that matter. It is for this reason we must begin to comprehend what is it that holds us back, that hinders us from seeing the beauty in the unfolding of life as we see it. Now, before we begin, must warn you that certain emotions may come up, and these may be filled with tears or outbursts of emotional, but you must remember that these are natural of things that happen when we release. And releasing is just a part of letting go, part of accepting, part of moving on. Of course, there are circumstances where the scars are so ingrained, so deep, that it has caused psychotic conditions that require the assistance of professional help. And these are specific conditions like abuse, molestation, painful experiences that have left ingrained pain. And these things require very specialized one-to-one therapy. This session will not be dealing with those kind of therapies. If you wish to work through those, we recommend that you book a personal session and work with us to resolve those issues. Alternatively, you may seek the assistance of a psychologist or a psychiatrist to help you through those difficult times and help you to begin your journey on your way to recovery. Recovery is a very, very important part of healing. It encompasses therapeutic practices in the form of hypnosis, medication, and oftentimes can take a long time. The beauty of hypnosis is that you are able to work things a lot faster because you are able to interrupt the unconscious ingrained behavioral patterns and thinking that has occurred over the years that has repeated the patterns. These are things that we work with our clients one-on-one. Again, as I said, this is to help you to heal those minor things that you have held in your mind that you thought were very important, when in fact they are not so important, yet you felt that they hindered you. So this session will help you to resolve those blockages, help you to move past certain conditions that inhibit you from getting the best of things in your life. So without further ado, let's begin. At this time, I suggest you take your time in ensuring that there are things that you have completely ensured will not distract you, like turning off your phone, placing in another room, turning off all devices electronic that might otherwise distract you, and to ensure that no one will call you or ask your attention at this time for a duration of 30 to 45 minutes. This time is for you and you only. This way, you are going to be able to get the most benefits. For the most active engagement of your mind, for the most therapeutical benefits, I recommend that you listen to this recording at night before you go to bed for a duration of 21 days. You might be asking why 21 days, and that is because most habits are formed with repetition within the 21-day period, as the research suggests. So it is for your benefit that you repeat it, and repetition is a fundamental part of learning and retraining the mind and removing those obstacles that hold us back. So, once you're ready, let us begin by taking a comfortable position, preferably a reclining position. In that reclining position, I suggest you raise your body up a little bit on a reclining angle, like 10 to 15 degrees, maybe preferably at 20 to 25 for some, and to ensure your head is in a comfortable position with your arms and legs uncrossed, ready to take a slow, deep dive by taking a deep breath in and holding that breath until you're ready to exhale ever so slightly and softly. As you exhale, notice that your breathing becomes more shallow, more deep, signaling to your body that this is the time to relax, that there is no danger out there, nothing that calls for your attention. This is just a moment where you can just let go and drift ever so gently into a state of calm, relaxed, altered meditation. I say meditation because meditation is very much like hypnosis. You go into an altered state, you stay there as the changes occur. You allow your unconscious mind to make all the necessary alterations and adjustments to ensure that you get the most benefit from your experience. These experiences will be profound and deep. While it may not be so apparent on the surface, deep down inside, the unconscious mind knows how to read and listen and make all the right adjustments that it does so with your breathing, your heart rate, and as you go throughout your day, even ensuring your blood pressure fluctuates throughout the day. It is able to make changes in your way of patterning and thinking that will allow you to make the most out of your day and mindful living circumstances. Now it all begins with mindfulness, because as you take these breaths in and hold them and release them ever so gently, you might find your eyes are fixated at a spot just above the ceiling, just looking at it and holding your gaze. You might even feel your eyes are falling out of focus at times, or you might be seeing patterns there as you look. And this will make your eyes a bit tired, but your mind will focus. As you take your breath in, notice that you are also allowing the breath to travel deep down towards your diaphragm all the way to your stomach, allowing your stomach to just rise ever so gently, allowing the air to circulate in your lungs, and letting the air come out ever so softly, noticing that it has become warm and easy and just flows ever so gently out, relaxing your body. Now we're going to take that relaxing sensation to our eyes and notice our eyes are fixated. And now if you feel the need and the urge, you can slowly close your eyes. And if you're not yet ready to do so, it will happen all by itself on natural state as your eyes become a little tired, focused. And as you focus, you'll notice that life is just a matter of cycles, like your breath going in and out, like the ebbing of the tide, coming in and going out, like the waning of the moon and the sun. As the day rises, so it shall set, your mind will glimpse at the most profound sensation, which is sleep. Human mind doesn't know how we fall asleep, but we do, and we wake up when we do, but now we are just in the verge, allowing our minds to come to a state where you can find sleepiness, a sense of comfort and relaxation, ever so gentle. Hearing my words, you are able to drift and follow the sensations that are in your body. You can feel the sensation of weight descending and your gravity attracting your body closer to the surface of the fabric that you are lying on. And you may be noticing that your hands are becoming more supple and easy as the muscles relax. You might begin to notice that your chest is just rising just nicely and falling ever so slightly, relaxing your shoulders and letting your neck also relax. And this relaxing sensation can climb up the neck all the way to your skull, relaxing all the muscles behind your ear and your jaw, allowing your tongue to relax as you close your eyes ever so gently, and making sure if your eyes is closed that they are shut tight. And when your eyes are shut tight, think of them like glued with cement blocks with pins in them so that they are unable to open. And the more you try, the harder it becomes, and they get stuck solid and steel shut. Sometimes people feel that they are not in a state of trance, but they are, and they just are not aware of it. And the more they try to open their eyes, the more they feel that their eyes are all shut. And this is just a confirmation of that you're in a trance state, that you can relax and let go. And letting go is a very crucial part of becoming in a trance, in a relaxed state, allowing your unconscious mind to open. You might at this time feel your palms and temperature in your palms all becoming very hot, and this is very normal. There will be temperature changes between left and right and left, and this is just an indication that you are feeling sensations in your fingertips as well. And what you're feeling in your palms is the confirmation that you're entering into a state of utter relaxation, altered state of mind, and you're opening your unconscious mind to receive the correct messages to allow you to work through the challenges that lay ahead. And as we begin to descend, I want you to notice that your body can also further relax from your hips to your joints, to the muscles, to your feet, all the way down to your toes. As the sensation of relaxation continues to take hold of your body, your mind can follow and relax at the same time, allowing the direction of flow to become more one way, which is down and deep relaxation. And that deep relaxation will become more profound with each breath you take and each word you hear, and it will drive you to sleep. And the sleep will be one that you can hear everything that I say. Every word will indicate that you're in a complete trance, allowing you to go into a deeper state of understanding. And deep state of understanding is very important in establishing a unique boundaries for your mind to operate. And those boundaries are that your unconscious mind will overtake your conscious mind, that you will no longer have judgments or concerns, but you just let things happen all by themselves. As you listen to these words, you will notice that your body is becoming more and more relaxed, since your mind just drifts down to a more stately condition of being supple and open. It's just like going down an elevator onto the bottom floor from the 20th, 19, 18, 17, 16. As we descend, look at the numbers: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. And as we descend, notice how the numbers go faster: 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. And now the numbers slow down: 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now you're almost in a state of coma where your body is totally limp and loose. Your mind is just in a very profound state of altercation where you'll find yourself completely relaxed, receptive, and open. In a moment, the doors will open and you will be stepping out into a state of altered condition where you will find yourself totally relaxed, ready to come to a point of change. This change will happen as you become aware of your surroundings. And this is a place where you can make changes that are profound. And you will notice that everything around you is so beautiful, nice, with butterflies and trees and beautiful grass. And along the distance, you'll see a beautiful castle. This white castle is just up on the mountain, and you are able to float very gently as you travel. You can see the things that you enjoy, and you feel peaceful and calm. As you arrive to the gates, you notice that you are fully rested and ensured that you are safe and feeling very revigorated and comfortable, and that you are extremely peaceful. This peacefulness is going to allow you to face your fears and these blockages that have been holding you back. And as you enter the gates, you'll notice that the doors are opening all by themselves. You're in a stately place where this is a grand big library with all the experiences stored in bookshelves, and everything is beautiful and pristine. And this is where you will find all the knowledge that you're looking for. Up in the head, you can see this beautiful space that is fully illuminated. And as you step into the space, you are fully blessed with positive energy and vibrancy. Now you're going to take a seat in this space, and it's a comfortable seat. You see yourself being seated and comfortable, and you let your body to relax even 10 times deeper now. And now you realize that you are able to see your life before you in this great big panel. And now I want you to start imagining this big large panel coming a little closer, and you're going to be watching your actions. That's going to roll back, and it's going to roll back all the way to the time when you felt that there was a blockage, some kind of a problem that had occurred. And I'm going you to just watch it. You're watching it from far away. See yourself at that age. See yourself at what you were doing, what you were seeing. Yet while you watch it, notice that you are observing it. You're not part of it. There is a separation. You can obviously notice that there are sounds and smells and things that are going on. There are emotional reactions there. You can see them, observe them as well. And you see yourself reacting to those and feeling whatever you were feeling at the time. And this could be something that is just playing. And I want you to notice that from the beginning of the event till the end, when it became more normal. And as you notice that, you can see that there had very bright colors and effects that were happening, and they were very clear and very sound proven, that you could observe the sound, you could observe the smell, you could observe the moment, and you could observe the kinetic movement. If there was any physical activity, you could also observe this. And as you observe these things, you notice that you were just going through an experience, and that experience is now being played in front of you. Now what I want you to do is I want you to push the screen further and further away, about twice the distance from where you are. And now as it goes far away, you notice the sun is a little less. It's gone a little bit darker in image. The colors started fading away. The sensations have started to fade away. And as it goes a little further, you notice that it becomes more muddled and totally loses its colors and becomes a black and white. Now just about double that distance again. You can see it, what is happening. And now what I want you to do is just notice it and watch it. Watch it in a way that you observe your feelings inside. Is the experience changing? And it should be changing to a point where it's less profound. It's just becoming more and more dull. And now I want you to do the opposite. Watch it from backwards, where people can walk backwards, things that can be happening backwards. And I want you to rewind it all the way to the beginning. That's right. I want you to do this a couple of times in your head, and you can see it in front of you, just things all moving back as if you're rewinding a playback tape. In the old days, they used to have VHS tapes, so this is all winding back and seeing it all the way to the beginning. And notice how your emotions change now. What do you feel? How do you feel? Has it become less pronounced? Has it become less effective? These things that have happened there. Now I want you to just pose it at the end of that scene. And now in this very moment, there's going to be a big LP player, one of those old-fashioned LP players, and it's going to operate all by itself. And this LP player has got one LP, and you're just going to look at it, and it will start playing, and it's going to play some circus music. And you can have that music play in your head as it plays. The movie starts playing backwards. And as you watch it, it becomes very, very funny in a way because people are walking backwards, things are happening backwards, and at the end it just stops. And you begin at the end again and rewind it all the way to the beginning at a faster rate. And you can see it's like a Charlie Chaplin movie, all moving very fast. And then at the third time it happens again. It moves very fast from the end to the beginning. And now the music stops. And now the image just slowly fades away, going further and further and just disappears. Now what you have done is you have rethought of your ideas, your emotions, your emotional attachments, and observe your reactions to an event that was in the past in a different light. And sometimes you can remember things that were very, very happy, very, very funny in your life. And this is one of those events that just happens to have a bit of laughter mixed into it because things have happened backwards. And now things have become neutralized. And now you're ready to leave the space. You get up from the chair and you start walking towards the doors. This beautiful luminous light will follow you. And as the doors open, you step outside. You look towards the sky. It's a beautiful, clear day. The sun is shining. The birds are flying. As you travel back on the road that you came all the way towards the elevator, you notice that you are becoming more and more luminous. You're feeling with positive energy. You're becoming more clear-headed. And before you, you're going to be seeing this fountain. The fountain is the melting of ideas. This is place of cleansing and washing. And you come to this beautiful fountain and you're going to wash your hands and feet and you're going to wash your hair, and this is way of cleansing yourself from all that was holding you back. And now you are all cleansed and happy, and this is one way that you can always come back to yourself. Cleansing is a natural process, and you are cleansing yourself from the old past memories. And now what I would like you to do is just slowly make your way up to the elevator. You're gonna go back. As you approach the elevator doors, the doors will open all by themselves and you just step inside and the elevator is going to go all the way to the 20th floor. As the elevator doors close and starts ascending, you notice that you are feeling much better, feeling invigorated, happy. And as you think about the past events, it feels all very distant, very clear, and very neutral. In fact, when you think of certain events, it becomes very, very funny. You just thought about it and you just think that it is not so important anymore, that it was a big deal that you made in your head. And now that it's in the past, it can remain in the past. As you travel up, you notice that you're becoming lighter and more tuned. Your system is all becoming more functional. And as the effects of this past experience may have had some profound experience in your other parts of your life, like weight gain, losses, relationship troubles, and now those things that were at work are now being reversed by your unconscious mind as you travel up to 9, 10, and 11. And now you're going to make all the changes in your life as you go through the daily cycles of sleep and wakefulness in your mind. When you sleep, your mind will continue to work at night. Your unconscious mind make all the necessary changes. And as you go from 12, 13, and 14, you're going to find yourself that your unconscious mind might be feeling a little tired. Once you come out of this trance, you may wish to sleep or continue to sleep until the next morning. And as you go from 15, 16, and 17, you might feel very invigorated and happy, and you might notice a sense of calm and serenity. And this is a part of becoming cleansed and purified. Now, as we go from 19 to 20, you're going to be arriving to top floor. This is where you can bring your senses back to the space that you're in. You may bring your attention back to your body. You can feel your arms and legs, and you might feel your body is very soft and supple. As the doors open, you may choose to open your eyes, or you may just keep them closed and fall asleep gently, and you'll sleep peacefully and comfortably till the morning. But if at times you wish to get up and do certain things, you may be able to go about your day. But do remember that you need to continue listening to these recordings for a duration of 21 days to make certain changes permanent. And if you know anyone who has suffered in the past or has problems with their past, you can guide them to this recording so that they might benefit from these recordings and provide themselves a better life and healing. And of course, as you make changes in your life and you become more powerful and resourceful, please do remember to like this video and provide us a comment on how you have benefited from this so that others may benefit as well. And we surely appreciate your feedback, and we look forward to seeing you in our next session. Please do remember at this time to say thank you to yourself, because this is a moment that you have brought to yourself, and this feeling of gratitude should overcome your body and your mind, signaling that you have made certain changes that were profound, and these changes will reflect in your life in a positive manner. And this gift that you have brought to yourself is a gift that you can also share with others. And as you do so, please bring happiness and joy to others. And remember that life is a circle. If you bring happiness to others, others will bring you the happiness that you deserve. And now I thank you for listening, and I'll see you in our next session.